Hi, beautiful. Welcome to EBINOTTI Official. I am EBINOTTI, and today we are doing the zodiac readings. So the full moon is currently in Leo. We always check in on the moon cycles, that is the full moon and the new moon. And today we're breaking it down with zodiac signs. So this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Whether you are a sun Sagittarius, maybe you have it as your moon placement or anywhere within your birth chart, or if you want to tap into the energy of Sagittarius under this current full moon energy. Full moon is in Leo, so double fire energy coming in for Sagittarius, and we love that. Sagittarius, the eldest of the fire signs. Okay, so we're going to see what comes up. As you can see, we've got some oracle decks picked out for you. We're using the Tarot of the Crows today. Any information you need from me, contact or anything like that will be down in the description box. So do check that out or leave a comment if you have any questions. That's pretty much the housekeeping. So we're going to get right into this today, Sagittarius. Starting off with the Goddess Oracle. It's going to be a goddess vibe today to start. So full moon Leo has been, like all full moons, a little bit intense. Leo is a familiar energy with you, Sagittarius, being a fellow fire sign. So that's great. But it's not an easy one for the collective right now, facing some of their fears surrounding bravery and courage. It's a pretty deep-rooted type of energy. So collectively, it's feeling pretty good around you right now, which is great. Sagittarius being the archer energy. It's a very focused energy. Keeps it light, keeps it fun like fire usually does. And under this moon, yeah, not a lot coming in for Sagittarius. We love that. So if you are a Sagittarius or you want to chime in on how it's working for you, let us know down in the comment section. If it's going well, it's feeling successful, it's feeling fiery in your arena right now, Sagittarius, and we love that for you. Again, that archer energy coming in real strong to talk to us all right now about focus, setting intentions and the power of our intentions, which is our willpower, okay? So none of the bullshit in this arena right now for you, Sagittarius. It's feeling very focused, very aimed, and, you know, rolling with the punches, flowing as life flows right now. So let's split this deck and see what we get for the Goddess Oracle today. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Morgan Le Fay. We already read for Leo under this energy, and I believe it was Leo that also got Morgan Le Fay as their bottom of the deck for the reading. So this coming in just as a theme to get us started. We're going to shuffle up and get a card for you out of this deck. But Morgan Le Fay is really about the trifecta of feminine power. And it speaks a lot on how that power's been distorted. There's your card as we get the message about distortion. So where the feminine energy is looked at as dark or is going dark right now, it's a natural thing for the light and dark to find balance. So whether that's working really well or not working well, it's kind of the first message with Morgan Le Fay. Fuck it on the bottom. Maya with illusion, another card that's been coming up in all the zodiac readings for full moon Leo. So you know, there's an inner child representation here that we love to protect, but it's important to allow this to come up if it is coming up in the space of healing for ourselves and where we can for others around us as well. But the illusion is not acceptable anymore. Sagittarius being the eldest of any of the elements, especially fire, knows and sees through illusions very, very quickly. So that's feeling sort of in your exterior forces. There are a lot of illusions and people feeding their, you know, the people that talk right out their ass and they think that Sagittarius, because they have a smile on their face, can't see it. And it's just like, that's a mistake. But here we are. Your Goddess Oracle for the reading, Euronymous with ecstasy. Beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. We love that. The elemental readings for full moon Leo are also up. They're a little bit more in depth. If you want a little bit more long form content where we break down the elements instead of the zodiacs, Euronymous with ecstasy came up for the elementals as well. So beautiful energy. Like I said, Sagittarius out here doing what they do, okay? There's a reason that Sagittarius is attached to the horse energy. Wild and free, baby. Open meadows, okay? There's a wind element coming in here. There's a serpent energy coming in here. If you see this beautiful animal medicine totem spirit coming in, so the snake, it's all about wisdom as an animal medicine, and you know, where ancient wisdom meets modern, let's say, science, right? Because Sagittarius can handle that kind of intelligence, and that's what it is, right? It's bringing the old and the new together, doing the best of something at something. It's like the energy right now of, if you can't do it really well, not going to do it at all. Okay, so living in ecstasy, showing us how it's all done, Sagittarius, and we love that. Because we need that. Everybody needs that right now, caught up in their illusions and their nonsense. So really not putting up with nonsense right now. Dancing to the tune in your own heart right now, Sagittarius, showing us again what it's all about. So probably inspiring a lot of people around you right now, whether you're feeling that or seeing that or not. There are people that are looking at you, being inspired by you, feeling safe within the space that you create. Which might be a little bit draining, so make sure you're protecting your energy there, because the illusion, that's a theme now moving forward on the bottom of the deck with you over there. So you want to, you know, really find light, energetic, uplifting things to do if it is heavy, or if the illusion energy is within your sphere, okay? We're going to go into the Dragon Oracle now and see what that ancient wisdom has to say. It is currently the year of the serpent, which is why I brought that up with the serpent wisdom over there. We just crossed it in the last moon cycle, in case you wanted to know. Bottom of the deck now for the dragons, the green dragon that helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Look at that beautiful key of wisdom, and the advice here, just as a theme. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. Okay, you might need to do a little bit of grounding here. Getting out in nature is typically, especially with the green dragon, that's the advice. You might need to do some grounding to realign, to lighten up your sphere if it is feeling really dense, heavy, or in any way dark within your energetic field. You might want to just tap into nature in some way. Go for nature walks, go sit by a river, or the lake, or a body of water if you can, a tree, anything that's still green right now, depending where you are in the world. We're in northwestern British Columbia, Canada. It's quite green up here, but it's been snowing. So tapping into nature however you can. That looks like a lot. That's way too many. We're gonna keep going. So yeah, it might be a little dense around you in your field at times. Trying not to get angry under full moon. You know how full moons are. People are popping off, especially with a fiery full moon like this. Full moon Leo, it's dense as we get our card. Okay. And now on the bottom of the deck, the white gold dragon from Lyra. Talking about little dragons, my little kitty here, who almost never hangs out when we're throwing cards. Wants to, oh, we can almost see her tail. Wants to come and sit with us, which is nice. So Kiwi might join us. You probably won't see her, but you might hear her. White gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. Yep, that's the compassionate energy that we need sometimes. The advice, develop your causal chakra, bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. Okay, this is feeling for you very cosmic. Okay, so it's getting, you might be having crazy dreams. You might need to take some, you know, whatever it is, like your spiritual baths, or, you know, just long meditative relaxing baths, or any kind of self-care, spa treatments, whatever you like to do for yourself to really kind of get quiet within your spirit and align to your body. That's kind of what's being called off of the white gold dragon and the whole Christ energy. So if you are religious, you know, you can lean into your devotionals, your Bible time, really aligning. Maybe go check in at your church or light some candles, however you like to do that. But it's really about getting grounded first and then getting aligned spiritually for you. So it seems like you're not the only one, but it does seem like there are some forces, there's some stuff going on around you where people are kind of battling in their own arenas with some darker energy, you know, whether it's within them or around them as well. So let's see what else we get here. The earth and water dragon. We have seen this dragon in the Zodiacs as well. Creates the foundation for new growth. Okay, so really leveling up, starting new opportunities. That's really when you get some challenges from the dark side, if you will. It's feeling very tug of war in your world all of a sudden. So the advice, a fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas, harvest the abundance. So, you know, when it's time to harvest and when we are nurturing things, that tends to be when those kind of attacks come in. You know, it's the pest at the end of crop season. It's the, you know, the competition for the next promotion. It's, you know, if you're needing to get grounded and there's illusions around you, then it's really about your energy and your frequency, and you want to keep that in alignment. That's pretty much the advice for most people with a full moon. So it's feeling a little intense, but not for you, okay? For you, this is going to be, I'm thinking for the majority of the collective, tapping in for Sagittarius, this is going to be just another battle or just another day, okay? So next challenge, next opportunity, when something new is coming in, and it can be a really big new or a really big opportunity for you. You don't want to get caught in the mental space of the lies and the illusions if it is you getting kind of trapped by this energy, because again, this is a full moon. That's what it's like with full moons sometimes. Okay, so not getting caught in illusions, keeping it light, keeping it friendly, keeping it grounded, using earth and water the way that we do as feminines out here. So really practicing our routines or our rituals, however you want to, you know, look at that one. Focusing on self-help and our affirmations or our devotionals, and really checking in spiritually wherever we like to check in, using a little bit of support. We'll see what's going to come up here in the tarot as we step into the Crow Tarot for you, Sagittarius. Here we go. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh, Major Arcana 6, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, so this is your polarity, Gemini. Sagittarius and Gemini doing the polarity thing. It's really beautiful because this could be the tug of war in and of itself, your light and dark aspects, or this is going on around you, or because Gemini is your polarity, this is a battle within you to strengthen up any weaknesses that you might have in your polarity, in the way that we all have weaknesses to our strengths, you know what I'm saying? So tapping in either in the self-help genre or spiritually to really keep alignment here. This is the type of alignment that all humans attempt to achieve and maintain and all that stuff throughout our lifetime. So it's feeling very natural to you. This is, again, with it being Gemini, definitely your arena, but it is the message under this full moon or for this season for you. Typically we read for a 2-week cycle because the new moon to the full moon is a 2-week cycle. But for you, it could be something a little bit more in depth. You know, this could be, you might be wanting to do something that you've put a little bit more time into than that. Or you expect to last a little bit longer than that. Okay, so we're going to see now that we get the tarot what the message really is about here for Sagittarius under full moon Leo. Okay. Full moon. Ooh, interesting. A little bit sticky on it. Let's see why. Major Arcana 0, the Fool, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, full moon Leo. I like that we get some fire energy. Starting with the Fool, Major Arcana, I mean, it's a beautiful Trump energy. Like, this card is a fearless. It's so... I heard ratchet, and I'm like, why ratchet? It's so ratchet, and it can be with the 7 of Wands out here, you know, because you have to defend yourself. Sometimes it doesn't always look good, especially to others. It could look foolish, it could look immature, or, you know, hot-tempered, like the fire signs always get that bad rap, okay? But reputation is not relevant here because look at you, 7 of Wands, and you are the one with the golden wand here, the fiery wand sitting atop the cliff in the position of leadership, power, respect, honor, duty, all the things, okay? So if and where you've been feeling maybe a little bit swayed or a little bit insecure, swayed into believing that you're doing something wrong, or just straight up insecure in your own righteousness, whether anyone has said anything to you or not, okay? This is telling you that you are very much so in alignment and what you're doing isn't purposeless, okay? That there's more to come here, and that to stay in this kind of strong energy, it's feeling vocally strong as well. So you might have had to use some strong words. strong tone, okay, strong language, which is fine, absolutely fucking fine, you know, because that's what the earth here with the earth dragon, that's what the earth energy really tells us about. And I love that under a full moon, using that kind of, you know, earth and water are the two feminine elements too, so that's really beautiful, using that feminine energy that Sagittarius naturally can fall into in a warrior spirit, okay? So as much as we're free and la 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 out here dancing and with the wind and the air and the timelines, it's like over here we're absolutely like standing up and speaking when it's, you know, when it's needed, when it's called to defend yourself or be brave. You know, you're a very brave energy, so maybe the collective is looking at you right now again and observing that. People might have some questions for you or might want to tap into that energy, so you might be surprised at some of the people reaching out under this energy, or people that you wouldn't expect them to approach the situation the way they are, but they really just have like questions for you. Oops, as I hit that camera, next card comes out, central energy, the Eight of Cups. Fascinating. Very, very interesting. This is a spirit quest type of energy, so it's you going your own way, choosing to move in a direction based on, you know, whatever you're feeling in your heart, your gut. I just heard, yes, the fire center when it comes to Sagittarius. We love that. So if you're inspired right now to take action, I've never noticed this like smoking volcano looking thing in the background. I don't even know if that's what it is, but it's definitely how it's coming across here. Moving towards something that maybe people don't understand, don't comprehend, whether or not you feel the need to defend yourself in people's confusion, or whether, you know, you want to address their questions or anything like that. This is a past energy over here, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to. You're free to go your own way with that Eight of Cups centrally, okay? So you can trust your gut on this one. Love that for you, Sagittarius. Might be taking, relocating, you know, starting like a new, remember we saw with the earth and water dragon, it's like a new opportunity. You might be taking a new course, starting a new job, doing something where you have to move or leave things behind. Oh my goodness, fourth card out, the Sun card, major arcana, another major arcana, and it's a big one too, just like the Fool. The Sun, major arcana number 19. This is the most positive card in all of tarot. Okay, in all of tarot. So when you do align, because Eight of Cups is water energy, and that's talking about emotional alignment, a spirit quest, I called it, which is the type of adventure that really comes from the heart, okay, where you make this choice to do this thing, go this place, start something, you know, align to something based on what your heart is telling you. This is the receiving that you get from it. The Sun is pure clarity, pure positivity, the biggest yes that tarot has to offer. So if you're looking for validation on a recent decision to change course or follow your heart, this is what you get on the other side of it. The most positivity that, you know, life or anything or anyone has to offer. So that's really beautiful for us. We need one more for Sagittarius under full moon Leo, please. Just one more. And we're going to see what comes with the Sun. I mean, wow, it really doesn't get much better than that. So fire on both sides of the central energy, the Sun on one side and the Seven of Wands on the other. It's a real, you know, this is something that really lights you up. You know, this is a really inspired or creative thing that you've got going on, or that you're aligning to, that you're wanting right now. So be fearless in it. That's what the Fool teaches us. And it seems that the way that you're moving here is really inspiring and teaching others. So you don't have to keep that in mind necessarily as you go, but it is important for you to know and to really hear here and now, so that you understand how powerful of a move you're making, and, you know, the ripple effect that that kind of authenticity, that kind of heartfelt purpose or life path or spiritual journey is, you know, that's what we do here for sure. We talk about that kind of alignment and activation at EBINOTTI. That's what it's all about, okay? Ooh, as we get your final card. And on the bottom of the deck, oh boy, the King of Swords. We're going to have to talk about now. Ooh, oh my goodness, there's so many things happening. Okay, the Emperor. Wow. Okay, we started with major arcana over here with the Fool, and we're finishing with major arcana, and the Sun's out here on top of it all. So Major Arcana 4, the Emperor. Divine Masculine. Oh boy. Look how masculine this side of the deck is. No wonder Euronymy's up here just dancing, like with the wind in the clouds, head in the clouds for sure. The feminine, because here, the sun is a masculine, literal celestial body. It's our celestial body. Without it, none of us are existing. And the Emperor is the divine masculine of all tarot. He's the king of all 4 kings, the elemental kings, earth, air, fire, water. He's the king of them. And we have the air king out here, the King of Swords. So all the masculine energy out here is to say that when you spiritually align, like we see with the 8 of Cups, and you let your feminine energy guide you, that's such a beautiful flowing energy. What you're being backed up with here is the receipts. Okay, that's what I just heard, the receipts. This is the proof in the pudding. So you might not get that when you have to align to this, or you've been aligning to this, but you do get that in the end, okay? And that's what this is talking about. The King of Swords tells you that this is based in the mind, the communication centers, like everything that you would write, whether it's a contract, you're signing new things, you're starting new jobs, new houses, anything like that, right? He deals with all levels of communication, contracts, etc. So does the Emperor, because he's literally the judge. So this is a big yes in the approval thing if you're going for any kind of loans, leases, you know, anything like that. Especially education-based, home-based. We saw moving and all the wonderful things. So big yes, big understanding or clarity on the other side of this, even though you're walking into it very faith-based. Faith-based, okay? The Fool and the 8 of Cups, both faith-based. But I think it's your fire that's been driving you. So if you've been depleted in fire and you don't have receipts or resources or tickets or any of the answers yet, this is where they come in, okay? So one final push. That's what I just heard. One final push. Sing it out, dance it out, write it out, do something creative if you're really struggling. But I think you know what is required of you with the King of Swords. Simple communication. This is finally telling everybody what's up or what you're about to do, okay? We're going to leave that one right there as we see 22:22 on the clock. Wow, how beautiful. Thank you so much for being here today, Sagittarius. I hope you got everything you needed out of this reading. Again, please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested. Turn the notification bells on so you get notified of all the new uploads. We've got all the Zodiacs coming out. Elementals are already up. And the new moon Pisces is coming up very soon. So thank you for being here today. We love you, and we will see you in your next reading.